Hello, Smith Cotton Tigers. My name is Dalton Perry.
And my name is Miles Stratton.
And this is Tiger Vision!
Good afternoon, Smith Cotton Tigers. For any new students this semester, my name is Miles Stratton, and this is Tiger Vision, Smith Cotton's news broadcast. Tiger Vision premieres every single Monday on 5th hour, so you can look forward to student news in the beginning of the week. Before we start, I would like to introduce you to the other members. Brady Rowland does student interviews, Anna Artiaga and Dalton Perry with sports, Grace West does sports interviews, Landon Sandlin will give you a weekly weather report, and Michaela Moe is teacher interviews. Now, on to the news. The first esports meeting will start at 4 p.m. on Tuesday and end at 6 p.m. Come to the library for a mini art contest. You will receive a box with a paintbrush, mini cups of paint, and a mini canvas, and you have until January 31st to complete the painting. The show choir community reveal will be happening on Thursday at 7 p.m. in the Heckert Performing Arts Center. That's all the news I have for you guys this week, so now I'll be passing on to student interviews with Brady Rowland.
Hi, I'm here with Master Snoop. Now tell me, what's your favorite lunch item here? I'd have to say the Salisbury steak, but they haven't had it here since my freshman year, so I don't know what's up with that. What is your favorite lunch item here?
I'd have to say the Salisbury steak was my favorite, but sadly, they don't have it anymore, and it makes me really angry. So yeah, that's my answer.
Now tell me, what's your favorite lunch item here?
My name is Jonathan Trainer, and I'd have to say my favorite lunch item here would be the Salisbury steak, but sadly, it's been taken away from us. We've been withheld the basic human right. It just ain't right. That is my answer. That is my answer.
Hi, I'm here with
Sophia Sampson.
Now tell me, what's your favorite lunch item here?
Yeah, I'd have to say my favorite lunch item was the Salisbury steak. Sadly, they don't seem to entertain the idea of having Salisbury steak here no more.
Bring back the Salisbury steak.
What is up, Smith Cotton Tigers? We're your host, Dalton Perry.
I'm Anna Artiaga.
And welcome to the Smith Cotton Sports Center. First off, we hope you had an amazing first full week of school, but now on to sports.
Big congratulations to the girls soccer team on being awarded the Team Academic Award for having a cumulative GPA of 3.5. Good job, girls. Keep it up. Girls wrestling was at Capital City Tuesday and had a great day with Livia Halverson, Zakiah Williams, Jaslyn Smith-Freeman, Hannah Wright, Catherine Madrid, Jasmine Wolf, Ellie Fiorino, Addison Hunt, Evelyn Johnson, and Josephine Holloway, all picking up wins.
Speaking of wrestling, our boys didn't have such a great night, going 28-54, with Darian Hawkins, James Wright, Josiah Oliver, Aiden Hall, Quan Watkins, and Lane Grotzinger bringing home wins.
Also Tuesday night, girls varsity basketball claimed the WK Cup, upsetting Boonville with a 66-50 win. Leading the scoreboard was Eliza Kavanaugh with 23. JV also picked up a win with the score 40-21, with Dominique Bell leading with 20. Wednesday night, the script seemed to be flipped with our varsity girls losing to Clinton 63-43, with Eliza Kavanaugh scoring 23. C-Team, on the other hand, beat Clinton, so congrats, girls.
Wednesday night, boys JV basketball beat Clinton 60-38, with Javion Dye dropping 16.
Girls wrestled Tipton and Boonville and beat Boonville, but barely lost to Tipton. Livia Halverson, Zakiah Williams, Virginia Barabasto, Hannah Wright, Serenity Debates, Michaela Wiley, and Evelyn Johnson brought home wins.
Boys wrestling also took on Boonville and Tipton, losing to Boonville but beating Tipton. Santiago Silva, David Shook, Dayton Cochran, Tim Askeroff, James Arbacy, Lane Grotzinger, Riley Slater, Jerry Moppins, Quan Watkins, and Ryan Marshall brought home wins as well for our Smith Cotton Tigers.
Girls swim placed fourth in Raytown with our 200 free relay. Camden Youngblood, Molly Miner and Natalie Wendell all bringing home some bronze medals.
Boys varsity basketball lost to Clinton 59-47.
Congratulations to Mariana Clark on Ryan Jenkins Athlete of the Week. Tonight, freshman boys basketball is at Hickman. Varsity and JV are at Republic, and wrestling's hosts Mount Noster and Hickman here. Thursday, wrestling is in Harrisonville. Friday, girls swim is in Belton.
Boys basketball at Central High School and freshman basketball at Jeff City. Last but not least, speech and debate is at Warrensburg Saturday.
That's all we have for you this week, but thank you all for tuning in.
Now we're passing it off to Grace West with sports interviews. Stay safe, and as always, go Tigers!
Hi Tigers, this is Grace, here tonight with Lily Soniker, one of the girls' wrestling team captains. So Lily, wrestling has grown substantially this season. What benefits have you noticed from the new players regarding the team?
There's a lot more people to practice with for everybody on the team, especially the smaller people, and I think as a team we have all supported each other a lot more this year.
Awesome. What team or personal goals are you wanting to meet this year?
As a team, I would like to send at least 5 people to state this year.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Hello Smith Cotton Tigers, this is Landon here with this week's weather. Before we go any further, I would like to say welcome back from this 3-day break. On to other news regarding the weather. Be ready for some rain this week and maybe some ice on those roads. On Monday and Tuesday we will have an average with a little bit of sun of 45. For the rest of the week we'll drop down to an average of 40 with clouds and rain hitting us hard, so be ready with those snow coats. This concludes this week's weather with Landon. Stay safe, Tigers.
Hi Tigers, this is Grace. Today I'm doing teacher interviews. The question of the week is, what made you choose the subject that you teach? Here today I'm with Mr. Jenke. Mr. Jenke, what made you choose the subject that you teach?
So I decided to go into social studies probably actually when I was about 10 years old because I always had a deep interest in history. And as I got older, I realized that a lot of the teachers that I had that taught social studies really weren't as invested into the subject as I wanted them to be. Many of them were coaches, which there's nothing against coaches. I used to be one. But they were more focused on that than the content. And so I had a passion for, bringing that to kids and showing kids that, like, these are important, critical thinking, looking at primary sources, all the stuff that those of you have had me, I've forced you to do over the years. So really just bringing that passion for social studies to the forefront and showing kids that it is powerful to understand this content.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, here today I'm with Miss Epp. Miss Epp, what made you choose the subject that you teach?
I didn't know what I was going to teach until I was actually student teaching it. I thought all of my life I was going to be an English teacher. I taught English for about 2 weeks, hated it. Be nice to your English teachers. But I absolutely adore teaching Spanish. This is my 30th year doing it, and it's just as much fun now as when I began.
Awesome.
It's super fun to see the students learn.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here today I'm with Coach Carr and Miss Nickel. Coach Carr and Miss Nickel, what made you choose the subject that you teach?
Well, I spent 20 years in the corporate world and owned a business and thought it would be worth showing kids the way to do it right and things to do and show them things they could do in the future and what's out there.
Awesome.
I'm not near that old or have near that much experience. So I have a passion for marketing, and I knew the marketing position was coming open last year, and I applied.
Awesome, thank you so much.
And I do want to congratulate Miss Nickel on being the Teacher of the Year. Woohoo!
Act like a happy family. We look like a happy family. Our little kid.
Hurry up, get this done and over with.